Kosa, Dori, Shiho, Nage, Omote. Uke grabbing the inside of your wrist. Rotate the manuchi so your wrists are on top, not on the side. Rotate. As you do that, turn your hips and a small step forward. Turning of your hips turns that leg and rotates your hands over. Having a positive connection. Uke is grabbing as such. So the omote, positive connection. Not vacuous, not tenuous. Clear, positive connection. Nage meets that connection. Turn the hips. That rotates the leg and creates a small step to your partner's front. Omote. So, turn and step. Turn and step. Hands rotate on top. Because coming back here to hook their wrist with your thumb is a weak action. This is a weak bend of the wrist. There's no strength there. And just hooking with the thumb isn't as strong as their arm. So you rotate so everything's on top. So now you can push from the base of the palm. There's a lot of structure there. Where the thumb will give way. Here you have the entire structure of your alignment. Rotate on top. Turn the hip step. Other hand comes to meet your other hand. So you're grabbing, interlacing your thumbs. Rotate to ensure that your hands are on top. Turn and step. Full step through. Not towards your partner's center, but away from it. Raise the sword. Step around and back until you're facing 90 degrees to their flank. Rotate on top. Turn and step. Full step through. Thrust. Raise the sword. Turn. 90 degrees to the flank. Slide step, slide step, slide step. Waiting for your partner to kneel down, sit down. Follow them down for safety. Inside knee stays up for potential pin. Inside hand, the hand closest to them, stays on the hand and wrist. Outside hand releases, isolate the elbow, rock back using your hips, just as in Funakoki Endo. Keeping the elbow stable and just levering the lower arm with stress on the wrist and or elbow. Very slow, very gentle, watching and listening for their tap. Rotate on top, step and turn, everything from your center line, everything moving together. Full step, extend. You're here. Your partner is here. When you step and do your turn, now rotate your partner. You do the thrusts away from your partner. If you do your thrust here in front of your partner, they can maintain control and get it back. So when you do your step and your thrust, it's away from your partner's center. As you do the turn, raising the sword, you can bring this back to the top and behind of the shoulder, getting Uke's elbow pointing upward to the ceiling. Having Kuzushi, affecting your partner's structure and balance. The slide step across, give your partner time to take the proper ukemi. Inside leg, heels down, sit down, lay down. That's when you're following them down, so you're not forcing Uke's fall before they're ready. You're maintaining the elbow in its location, so it's not moving. If the elbow moves, the whole arm can move like a big gate. It doesn't affect the joints. You isolate the elbow, and you're rotating the lower arm away from your partner. Again, if that elbow moves, there's lots of range of motion here. Isolate the elbow, going back with your hips. The hand here, go back with your hips. This stays isolated. Taking the wrist and the lower arm away from the body mass. Center line, weight is low, wrist rotate on top, keep your weight low and sink. So when you turn and step, sink. Very important to do both arms, both hands at the same time. Makes you much more balanced and more powerful when you unify your movement. Both sides are equal. Both sides. Step, turn, and sink. Again, not stepping in front of your partner, stepping away. Rotate, getting to the 90 degrees. Taking their hand to the back of the shoulder. Rotating, small circle. Just like we use weapons, weapon cut, sword cut. That points their elbow to the ceiling. Slide step. Let your partner take their ukemi, let them go down under their own timing. This knee stays up for a possible pin. Isolating the elbow. Rotate on top. Step, turn, and sink. Step, extend. Rotate. Extend. Getting your elbow pointing to the ceiling. Slide step, slide step. Watch your partner as they take their ukemi. When they're safely down, follow them down. Inside hand stays on the wrists and hand. Small circle. Isolate the elbow. Watching and listening for the tap. You want the wrist bent this way, not this way. This way. Exactly how we hold the weapons. Staff, boken. Sitting wrists, not this way. Rotating in Minuchi position, not rotating to grab. Just rotating to get on top of their wrist. Step, turn, and sink. Keep your extension the whole time. Rotating on top. Turn, step, sink. Step, extend, thrust, skeep. Rotate. Keep your extension the whole time. Allow your partner to go down safely and carefully. Follow them down. Bring the back of the wrist right to the ground. Very gently, making sure that's suitable for their flexibility level, their range of motion. The elbow, coming back with the hips. Other side, grabbing the inside of the wrist, rotating on top. Step, turn, sink to your partner's Omote. Both sides equal. Step forward but away from your partner's center. So you're between their wrist and their body mass, not giving them their hand back. Raise the sword, rotate to the flank, extend past and behind their head, so their hand to the back of their shoulder. Slide step, staying with your partner. Let them take the rukami. Inside hand, maintain small circle grip, right down to the floor. Other outside hand stabilizes the elbow, coming back with the hips and the lower arm. Equal, even movement. Keeping the side forward for slide step so that you're faced away from your partner, so your center line is not facing your partner. You're protecting the inside. turn, step, sink. Ura, Kosa, Dori, Shiho, Nage to the rear. Same beginning, rotate on top. Once you're on top, the back leg steps and turns. Steps and turns to their rear side. Uke is here. Rotate on top. Turning uke center this way. As you step in and turn to the ura, to the rear. Grabbing, coming on top, stepping to the rear, rotates uke as you enter to the rear. Rotate on top and sink. Step and turn with the foot. Rotates the whole body. Step back. Continue to keep the hand in front of your center. Tenkai or pivot. Get to their flank, 90 degrees. Same finish as Omote. Rotate on top, sink down, take their balance, Kozushi. Stepping up, joins the other hand. Step and turn, Tenkai or pivot. Not quite 90 degrees yet, so an extra turn here to their flank. Wait for your partner to take their safe ukemi. Follow them down gently. Everything stays in front of the center line. Watch out for having that fall behind. And then you're having to pull and drag your partner across. Everything connected to your center line, everything in between these 2 points in your power zone. Once I get outside my power zone, I'm twisted, I'm disintegrated here in front of my center. Then I have full body power, integrated power. Rotate, sink, step and turn, rotate, step. Small circle to roll their elbow to the ceiling and take their balance and structure. Wait for your partner, gently follow them down. Everything aligned to your center. Whole body movement, whole body movement, whole body movement. Full extension. Mindful of your partner. Rotate on top, sink. Step up, brings the hands together. Step around, rotate. Step 90 degrees to your partner. Everything's in the hips, not the upper body, not leaning forward, not leaning back. Down through the hips. Extend, extend the sword tip. Other side, Uke's grabbing inside the wrist, rotate and sink. Step with to their ura. That turns your center line and takes the hands, including their hand, with you. Extend. Down to the floor. Isolate the elbow. Come back with the hips. Unified movement. comes with your center. Extend out from your center line. Grabbing the inside of your wrist, rotate on top, sink. Step, enter behind. Extend, wait for your partner. Sink, keep your extension. Bracing, isolating the elbow, come back with your hips. Small circle.